Welcome back, everyone, to another Rentvine Academy. I'm your host, Alex Cordoves, sales engineer here at Rentvine, and we have a huge release to talk about. A couple weeks ago, our Rentvine team released our renewals workflow. This means that you can now do renewals step by step inside our Rentvine, from start to finish, sending offer letters, completing RentSign documents, and updating the lease object all inside our Rentvine within a workflow. There's a lot of steps to this, a lot of granular details that I won't be able to cover in our short video, but if you do have questions, comments, please reach out to our support staff at support@rentvine.com. We're always happy to help. This will improve your guys' workflow, especially if you have leasing agents, if you're a property manager using our lease renewal flow, if you want to do these things in bulk, if you're a large operator with a lot of renewals during the summertime, you can do your renewal flow in bulk inside of Rentvine. Now, this capability is huge. It's meant to save you guys time and give you a ton of visibility as to what step your tenants are at, if they decide to renew or move out, and also if you want to keep everything all in house in terms of communications, offering tenants new lease options for them, even making them month to month. So to start off, we have your renewal section here. You can see we have 3 upcoming renewals. You can set your global settings to show you what expires in a set number of days outward. So meaning you can see that, leases that expire in 30 days, 60 days, even up to 180 days is the cutoff. By default, on our demo account that I'm showing you today, we have it up to 180 days. I can click each of these in bulk and renew their lease, and it'll move them to the next step. As you can see here, we have review, price and send, sign, and finalization. So it's a 4-step flow. I do have the bulk capability here as well. If not, I could click into each in one of these details. You can see here it's going to show me lease details, their unit, when they applied, timeline. I can look at their payment history to see when, if they've paid late previously or if they were an on-time tenant inside the system. I could look at the overview, and I could look at documents and files. I could click to renew. This moves them into step 2 out of 4, where 1, you could create offer letters. You could create one here natively from this flow. You can also create a template in your global settings as well. So I could click that template. If you have one already, it will auto-populate. If not, it will navigate you to create one. You also have the ability to price your rentals with Rent Finder from this flow as well. I know we've acquired Rent Finder. We have a video on that. You can find that on our YouTube channel. I can create the offer here. So you can see here, it looks at the actual rent amount, when their end date is. I could calculate it based on current rent. I can manually set that or input a proposed rent manually. I could set their lease to month if you'd like to. I can name this offer, enter their term, increase type, and it'll automatically calculate the value. So based on current rent, I'm going to enter here the name. Let's do a 12-month term. Let's do about a 4% increase in rent. You can see here the system will calculate that for you. You could add a description as well, and I could save that offer. You could create up a multiple offers to send over to the tenant. In this scenario, we're going to keep it to 1. The next step here is to select a ready to review. If not, you could always skip the ready to review stage and approve and send this to the tenant. A lot of times we hear from our clients that they have one individual in the office create the offer and then sent it to a broker or maybe an owner or someone with a higher visibility as to what they want to approve for renewals. If not, I could skip that step, approve that, send that to the tenant. Inside the tenant portal, tenants are going to have the ability to view their offers. They can accept them inside their tenant portal. They also get notifications that a offer has been generated. And of course, they can communicate with you guys outside the system if that's the case, to let you know if they're going to renew or move out. Once you're ready, again, we're going to take it to the next step. Is if the tenant hasn't done this inside the portal, you could also do it from your Rentvine Manager portal. So I could select that offer. I could select tenant accepted. Give the system a second here to think. Once you're ready, it moves it to that 3rd step automatically. I could create a RentSign document from here natively, guys. So again, we're taking this from the very first step of renewal to even e-signature. We understand also that if you do not use RentSign today, you may use DocuSign or another platform to generate your contracts. We understand that. So we've added these options here. Mark as document generated, meaning the system knows that you're doing this outside of Rentvine. You can upload that document here and attach it as a file. Once the document has been countersigned, you can mark it as document signed. I could confirm that. And it takes you to the last step here. Finalize the details. Look at the new lease start and end dates. I could charge a renewal fee to my owner. This will automatically pull from your management fee settings if you have a renewal already set. It will update the charges for you as well here. So we did a 4% increase. That's a $92 change. And I could add additional recurring charges. This last step will let you automatically update their lease in real time. Once you've completed all this, you've overviewed it, it looks good to you guys, I can update the lease fee object. Let me enter a date here. Let's do $500. Let's do today's date. I can update. You have now completed a renewal. Guys, there's a lot more steps to this. You guys may have a lot more questions. This is a large workflow. We've had a ton of great feedback from our clients using this today. It's saving them time. It's keeping everything in-house. We even have some clients removing and deleting their Excel spreadsheets that they have for renewals now that we have this fully inside our software. Have a great rest of your week. Always remember, Rentvine to the moon. See you on your next video.